got here. I've only been on the road a couple of hours, taking my time, but I like it here. Look at that view. Wow, we're up on the top here, and I'm looking down on top of the houses down below. And there's the beach and big row out there, roll on, roll off ferry. And the beach is not what you would like you would expect. It looks like it's all gravel or kind of like a hard limestone and coral. No sand. I don't see any sand at all out there. The waters are blue. The landscaping is lush and tropical. And let me take you down a little further. I'm going to try to get as much video done as I can here in Bohol. This is nice to be able to tour this and get more video and get away from the crowded Cebu city. I was there for a whole month. Oh my goodness, I'm glad I came down here. Look at that old building, and it suffered damage as well. Hello, ¿cómo está? There we Okay, I'm at this monument here. It's the Bantayan and Punta Cruz. I'm going to try to decipher a little bit of those. I think this was built 1796. I really can't understand. Something happened in 1944. I don't understand the rest of it. Maybe you guys do. I'm going to try to go in here and see if I can tape some of it. Wow. You know, well, here's a historical plaque. And it's in Ilonggo as well, or Tagalog as well. I can't read it. But look at the cement up here. Look at the rocks. Looks like they used to use coral rock. Unless the earthquake just broke that concrete up. But the rock's ready to fall through there. This is a big, heavy structure. Look at that. Look at those walls. Look how thick that is. Ah, there was a bat that just flew in. And there's the big crack there. Another one here. That rock is ready to fall. And it looks like it's coral. Looks like coral rock. They just piled up there on top of they set those poles across there, and they just piled like pieces of coral up there on top of it. And got holes in it like coral, like you'd find in a coral rock. Not really sure why this building was built here unless it was a lookout. I think that's what it was. I think it said something about it Moro, so it may have been another bell tower, watchtower for the Moro Islamic raiders. It said 15 something, and that was when I think they were also going into Iloilo. And here's your little park out here. We'll go downstairs and take you on the outside. But look how thick these walls are. I think at the big bricks here and all of this here. All of that there. That's all walls. I got, but this took quite a beating during the storm. The earthquake. I'm not going to attempt to go upstairs. There's no sense in going up there and trying to prove anything. But that was how they got up to the tower. there's what's left of it, folks. I don't know how much taller it was originally, but it wasn't a lot taller. The two little outcroppings you're seeing here and here is probably the top of the height, the building height, because I see the tin just above it. But that was quite an earthquake come in here and knocked that down. I don't know what that's Spanish or the writing above the door there, but that's interesting. Engraving on that rock, kind of like a pre-colonial or whatever you call it. Took the corners down here. Wow, you can actually see the inside construction here, and it looks like, I mean, this is coral. See the holes? There's a shell there. I don't know how they designed this, how they built this with coral. But this is why a lot of these old buildings, even as massive as they are, the construction design back in those days wasn't as obviously as good and refined as we have today. So they stacked the rocks on the outside and they put the coral on the inside. And up here I can see seashells sticking out all over up in here. So it was a pretty soft constructed building, even as big as it is. Well, let's take you out here. This is the Point Watchtower here on Bohol, on the west side of Bohol, halfway between Tubagan and Tigbilaran. Wow, pretty nice view, ocean view here. Real nice. You can see how this rock here is real similar to the rock that I'm seeing inside of that structure there. This limestone looking rock. And that's what it looks like it was. It was a watchtower for the Moro Islamic raiders. I'm sure my viewers will have a copy of the wiki stuff there, and they're going to check me out and correct me, but I think that's what it was for. And out here, very end of my finger, you're going to see what looks like the Chocolate Mountain and Chocolate Hills. When I get over there, we'll show you. What that probably was is hot volcanic lava that just came up to the surface and never did anything else when the islands were created. It just came up that high and quit. So a volcano didn't happen, or big mountain didn't happen. They just kind of bubbled. And here's your rocks. And I was told that some of these beaches are man-made. They bring hundreds and hundreds of trucks of sand in and make their own private beaches here. Because a lot of this area isn't good for, just it doesn't have sand and beaches. So some of the resorts here had to bring in their own sand and create their own beach. But this back over here is the island of Cebu. All the way, that's all Cebu. We came in way over there from Cebu and came straight over there. And then I'm driving down the roads, the mountain roads, and then the roads will continue to go this way all the way around and come in Tigbilaran. I believe that's it down there, and that's a 4.5 hour boat ride, and it's more expensive too. I'm just amazed at how pretty blue that water is here. All right, let's get back on the road.